Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and we are getting, well, I'm getting super excited. I don't know about we, I guess you might not be, but I am pumped. In the Crystal Isles update, you can see I'm on Crystal Isles at this moment in time. They are adding in Crystal Wyverns. Now, whether or not you can tame these things, you can tame them on ISO Crystal Isles, so I've got 3. They are all leveled. This one is much higher level, so I can show you like their really cool stats, and then these are just like, you know, on the map levels. So they are really, really cool tames. How do you tame them? All that kind of stuff. Everything you need to know about these guys. What I know right now, I'm going to show you. So let's go ahead and dig into it. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel already, if you don't mind, that would be amazing. For those of you that have already, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. So let's talk about these. There are 3 types. One, you got a tropical crystal wyvern, a blood crystal wyvern, and then an ember crystal wyvern. All 3 are tamed in the exact same way. You basically get a crystal in your hotbar on the far right side. You can see that I have one right now. Primal crystals, you can see that. And its favorite treat. So this is how you tame these guys. This one looks like he's stuck right here, so it's perfect. Level 25. You can see that I can feed him. Passive tame. Boom. Done. And they all have some really, really cool colors on them. And here's a really thing that you guys are going to love. Look how fast they are. They are way, 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 way faster than the other wyverns of Ark. It is insane. They are crazy fast. They have different breath attacks, just like all the other wyverns. But they are way faster. Now, they might change this in the update itself. I don't know. But they are passive tames, so that's going to be quite interesting. It makes this map very unique, very fun. Kind of makes the wyverns a little OP, if I'm going to be honest, that they don't take very much crystals to tame them, and they're not aggressive towards you, so they kind of just like chill, which is kind of cool. But I mean, look at their color schemes. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know. I think it's cool. So basically what we're going to go ahead and look at, you can see these are the stats of low level ones. This is a tropical, and this is also a tropical. That's a female. That's a female. Do I have a male? That'd be really cool if I had a male, so I can, yes I do. So here's the next cool thing. They get mate boosts, and they can breed, which is kind of funky to think about because you've never bred wyverns before, but crystal wyverns, unless they change it, can breed. So enable mating. We're going to go ahead and enable mating on these guys. Ready to mate. You'll notice that she should get her thing up here soon. Behavior, enable mating. There we go. So they do have the ability to mate. I might need to get this one closer, I guess. He doesn't like being that far away. But that's pretty cool that they have that ability to mate. Pretty sweet. Right there. That should be close enough. I'll give them some time. Maybe they just need a little time. Anyways, let's continue. So those are the tropical ones. Tropical ones have a really cool blast, if you want to call it that. They have like a watery blast. So when they, you see that right there, that's like the funky watery blast that they shoot. They do not have very much stamina off the bat, I think is a good way to put it. But it does hit for a lot of damage. Even a low-level crystal wyvern does a load of damage. It's a crazy amount of damage. So that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty unique, actually. So that's the water one. There's also a blood crystal and an ember crystal. Let's go ahead and talk about what they can do. This is a low-level one. It looks like, just like Genesis, they have 88 levels that can be pumped into them. So I really like having tons of stamina. Health goes up pretty well on these things. Melee damage gets up pretty high. So there's lots of different things you can do. I'm just going to crank the stam on this guy so you can actually see what this one is capable of, for lack of a better word. Thank you for shaking me all over the place. So this is a blood crystal wyvern. You can see he shoots a very cool looking blood shot. It does, just like the other ones, that damage to it. They do light on fire. It's almost like a fire wyvern, very similar. It has a burn of 4. You can see that it's got like that red smoke coming off of it. And if you just go ahead and continue to light this thing up, it'll just get shredded. So I'll just sit here and, do that. It's regular bite attack. It only does a little bit, so I would really encourage you to try and smack things with that secondary attack, with the breath attack, not the bite. But look how cool it is. It's got like the dark color scheme, this red and black scheme to it. I mean, the tropical ones definitely have some unique, like, pretty colors, but my goodness, that is a fancy looking wyvern with the crystal on its head and everything. So is this one, but I mean, these are like almost like funky reggae colors. These are like super aggressive, streamlined colors, and then you get the ember crystal wyverns, and these things are like glow in the dark, in your face kind of wyverns. So let's go ahead and crank this guy's stamina up a bunch. I want to see what he's capable of. It looks like their health and stuff is a little bit lower because they don't have that imprint bonus. But, to each their own. So I'm going to crank that up. We're going to just make this thing a monster. Alright, so there we go. This is a 150 perfect tame, technically. So it spawned in at 150. I tamed it, and then it got plus the 88 levels. So this thing is a machine of death. First off, it's like so bright, it's making my screen not like it, and my settings are very good, so that's kind of funny. Speed on this guy is just insane. Look at how fast he moves. He is going to burn most tames. This might be why they brought in the Tropognathus. Yeah, 180 a smack. Oh my goodness. He's like glitching my screen out because he's so fast. So here's normal. I think this is probably the speed of normal wyverns, but as soon as you turn on those jet boosters, oh, look at them. Oh, there's some more wyverns. Now, here's a fun fact for you. So this guy's kibble is actually the primal blah 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 stuff, okay? It's, he's like looking at me aggressively, but he doesn't want to do anything. Okay. Their kibble is actually gotten by killing other wyverns. And I'm not going to be able to catch him. Maybe I just, use my special gun of death and teach him a lesson. There we go. So there's that. Okay. So, what are you doing? You're so passive. Thank you so much for just, going into oblivion. Just land. There we go. Okay. You gonna land? Thank you. Alright, so you can actually harvest their crystals with these things. I don't know if I got any on that one. I did not. But you can also, if you don't feel like using the wyvern itself, you can get off and use a good pick, and a pick will get you what you need out of these things. See the primal crystals? Primal crystals is like the kibble for these things. It goes to my hotbar. It's like their favorite stuff. You can also get other types of crystals. You can see that right there. In order to get the primal crystals, I do believe that you have to kill wyverns, which is like their favorite stuff. So take that and use it for what you will, I guess. You get tons of prime meat. Pretty easy to tame these things. I'll show you how easy it is. These are level 60s that are getting one-tap tamed. So as long as you, kill one of these things, harvest their crystal, you can get some pretty easy OP early game tames, and that's pretty awesome. These things are hecka fast. They can cruise. They're basically cruise missiles. I bet you they're probably about the same speed as a Tropognathus, but I don't think really anything's going to give you any problems in regards to speed on these guys. And if you can get close enough to one, this is how easy it is to tame them. Just like that. If you wanted to, what I would suggest doing, if you could find a way to like land on its back while you're taming it, that would be a really good idea. I'll kind of show you what I mean by that. See if I can find one. Ooh, look at this pink one. That's a cool yellow, pink. Right, these colors are sweet. But if you can land on its back, maybe. Let's see if I can do it. Because obviously in the real game, it's not going to be very easy. It's probably going to take you like 10 crystals, assuming they keep the crystal taming method. And you're going to want to be able to have access to getting close to them again. Just land one of you two. That yellow one is cool looking, my goodness. But I'll kind of like fly around here and show you some of the regions. I mean, this is the area that I'm in right now at this moment in time. I'll give you my exact coordinates. Let's make a GPS real quick. GPS. And boom. Alright, 64.5, 10.8. So it's kind of like in the middle bottom-ish left. And that's the location that I'm finding all these these ones, the tropical wyverns. I haven't located the other two types yet, but I'm sure it's very similar. There's large swaths of land that they kind of cover. But if you land on its guy's back, let's see if I can do it. Aha, I've done it. So if I just land on him, he will fly around with me on him. And this is a great way to tame this guy. You can kind of just sit here and tame him when he's ready. And just by looking down, and you can see, boom. And I'll go ahead and ride this thing just to show you. Oh man, this is so cool. Look at these colors, they're so cool. Alright, maybe it doesn't like the fact that I spawned one in or something, so that's why it's not letting these two breed. But you can breed these in normal crystal isles. I doubt they're going to keep it inside of the game, and they'll drop an egg for you, so we'll see how that works. But these crystal wyverns are really cool, really fast. They each have their unique breath attacks, they're cool colors, and overall they are just awesome, awesome things. So anyways, hope this video helps you out, and teach out.